Hey guys, I know the lighting is super shitty right now, but that's because it's late. Well, not real late, but it's dark outside, and I do not have the light coming through my windows to provide proper lighting. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is the Halo 3 ODST gameplay that is launched. I watched it, and my impressions are, it looks like they're taking the health system and the no dual wielding thing from Halo 1, and while incorporating it with the faster paced gameplay of Halo 2. It's going to be weird going back to the health kit system, because like with Halo 2 and 3 and most other games now, they have rebounding health. But I don't know, I think I'll like it, because it'll require more skill on the multiplayer, because on the multiplayer on Halo 2 and 3, man, people just freaking run away and then come back and kick your ass when they scoop up a rocket launcher on the, when they're on the run or something. But, sorry, got shit in my throat. Not literally, don't post comment, Gabe, why are you eating shit? That's not good for you. Anyway, but, from my outlook on the Halo series, this could be, a refreshing, game, because Halo 1, I'm just going to explain the whole series real quick. Halo 1 was too damn repetitive to be enjoyed by me. I hated it. I played the campaign, I think I beat it piece by piece, playing random levels. I hated it all the way through, but I played it on co-op. I loved the multiplayer. I thought the multiplayer was great. I thought it was the best part about the game. And if you cut out the fact that it didn't have Xbox Live, I thought it had the best multiplayer. And Halo 2, on the other hand, in my opinion, had a great single player. But all the people that loved Halo 1 said the single player was horrible. But to be honest, I think a lot of people that loved Halo 1 just had a shit taste in games. I know I'm going to get a lot of people hating me for that, but it's true. Most people that played Halo 1 and loved it hadn't played a game before in their life, so they really had an opinion based on nothing. Halo 2, the levels were huge. They were no longer repetitive. It had a lot more enemies, dual wielding, more guns, just improved on so many levels. But what ended up hurting the game, in my opinion, was the multiplayer was just so unbalanced. Like, if you had a good combo, you could just own anyone that spawned with a single SMG. I mean, if you had a single SMG, you just had to time those crappy grenades really well, because they weren't that powerful. Then Halo 3 came out, and it kind of went back to the same repetitive gameplay of Halo 1, sort of, in a way. The levels were sort of repetitive, and overall it was slower like Halo 1. Halo 2 was a lot more fast-paced. It was a lot more, picking up, dual wielding a couple guns, kind of strategizing a bit. But if you could crank out enough rounds, you could stop most of the enemies. Briefly, let's go back to Halo 2. Halo 2 did dual wielding better than any game I had seen, because you could take plasma to cut down shields. You could take any gun that would fire bullets to take down their health. If you combine those two, it would create a stopping force that was hard to reckon with, which was part of the reason why the multiplayer was so unbalanced. Those combos just killed anyone that didn't have anything that could fight against them. But anyway, back to Halo 3. Halo 3 kind of went back to Halo 1's design with the slower gameplay and the powerful pistol that was from Halo 1. But overall, the game was just so mediocre. And the multiplayer was a blast at first, but once you got over the new things they added, you couldn't help but feel like it just felt like more of the same shit. I mean, I played the game for a few months, and I keep downloading the maps. I don't know why I do this. Bungie is so freaking good at marketing. They make everything look so cool, and then I buy it like an idiot. And then I'm like, shit, this is no fun. I just keep being reminded of how unbalanced this game is, I think the problem is Halo 3, they wanted to balance it out. They realized they fucked up on Halo 2. They wanted to balance it, but the problem was it was just too much damage already done. Too many guns, too many combos. It was so many problems to balance out the game. It just was impossible. So they did what they could, but the game was still unbalanced. Now we're coming up on Halo ODST, and from what people are saying, you need to use teamwork more. It just feels like a more team-based game, a more strategic game, and if people are right, and hoping they're not idiots, that could be awesome for me, because I kind of you could have teams on Halo, but it really wasn't about teamwork. You just all run out there and start killing, you know. But anyway, in a nutshell, my impressions of Halo ODST is they want to have a blend of Halo 1 and 2, the larger scale level design of Halo 2 with the gameplay of Halo 1, but bring it up to the fast-paced gameplay that was offered in Halo 1. And it's worth mentioning, by the way, everything in the Halo levels, if you looked up in the sky in Halo 2, that everything, if we could fly, if we were able to just turn on no clip and fly way up there, that ship would be tangible. And I know this because I've kind of walked outside some of the levels. I've kind of glitched outside some of the levels and ran around out there, and all the stuff that you can see, you don't drop through. Most games you would drop right through that. But so what I'm saying is, in Halo ODST, you start way up in the sky at the beginning, and then you drop way down in your, the thing that you're in, that you drop down on, and a pod, that's what it's called. And it's cool because you're actually going pretty much all the way down, and some people would say big friggin' deal, but that would mean they would have to build that whole, area, and still maintain a frame rate. So I know Halo's graphics aren't the best, but for what they build in the game and everything that's operating at once, they're not horrible. They're not bad. So anyway, that's just my rambling rant on Halo, and I gotta clarify real quick, Halo is overrated as hell, but I still kind of enjoy it. And I paid $80 for this. I did not pay $120. Did not pay the full price. I don't know if you can see this, but there it is.